want to start by thanking everybody for coming out and support the club all season long. We really appreciate it. And of course, we have to start with Mickey and Amy, obviously, really the founders of the club, and you know, this whole thing wouldn't be here if it weren't for them. So how about a big round of applause for you? Also, all of the club officials that put in their hard work and time. We have a lot of volunteers that work for the club that keep you guys safe. A lot of hard work goes on behind the scenes. We have people that do timing and scoring and pit marshals. We have people handing out trophies, doing manual scoring, just all sorts of things behind the scenes. Our race director, Jay Tanner, is putting in hard work. He's here somewhere. He's at the bar. I'd be surprised if he's at the bar, you know. So again, just big thanks to everybody that helps out the club by either volunteering or working for us. We really appreciate everybody. Jonathan, Christopher, all the guys on the pit marshals. Yeah, big thanks and a big round of applause for them too. So yeah, let's start handing out some awards. What do you think? We'll start off with the, let's do a special one first. We started with a special award. Yeah, let's do that one. So let's do our Club Ambassador Award. So Club Ambassador Week, it goes out to people that kind of represent our club to the outside world, people that attract other riders to the club, that bring new people into the sport, and are just in general a good representative of what CVMA is all about. We've had a lot of different past winners of this event, or of this award, and this year we want to give the award to Paul Gilziger. So, yeah, come on up, Paul. Oh, come on, I really want to say this is a super surprise to me. I mean, I'm just glad that we're doing too. I know how I started with this, and to get other people to come to the club and experience what we're experiencing is just fantastic. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, so let's set some ground rules real quick, just so we can kind of keep the program flowing. I like the rules. Do it my way or don't. So when I call your name, you guys can come up on this side. We'll go third, second, and then the first place awards for each class. So the third place rider can have a minute at the microphone, second place, first place, and then go off that side and get a telephoto and take some photos and do all that sort of stuff. So I asked that if you're going to be receiving multiple awards tonight, try to save your speech for one of those awards, right? We don't need to do like a 15-minute speech for each one. Is Tor getting an award tonight? No. Alright, so let's start off the awards with our 350 Supersport class. So, 350 Supersport, third place, Justin Bordenaro. Second place, Paul Gilziger. And your class champion, Jesse Davis.
The Paul Show. Thank you. Jesse, he wishes he would be here, but he kind of hates you all, so I just kidding. He's a great guy, loves you guys, and he wishes he could be here.
All right, so let's go with amateur 350 Super Sport. Amateur 350 Super Sport, third place, Cesar Garcia. Second place, Hugo Fernandez. And our class champion, Mike Shue.
All right, Michael. This is a great award. I'd like to honestly thank Green Flash Custom Show out in San Diego. They really helped me out and supported me this season. I also want to shout out to Jesse Norton, who helped me build a great awesome bike. And so I stand behind, and you're going to push out next season, and we're going to push harder. Thank you guys.
Hello everyone. This is pretty gorgeous. It's a fun for the next thank you guys. Hello everybody. Thank you for sitting here. I'm very happy to do this. Alright, thank you. Have a good day.
All right, 500 Super Sport. All right, so 500 Super Sport, expert. Third place, Jack Roach. Second place, Emily Grana. Class champion, Rocco Landers. Rocco Landers. Rocco would like to thank me for this award. He's getting a bunch more, so we'll save a Rocco speech for later. All right, let's go 500 Super Sport Amateur. Third place, Paul Magnano. Second place, Ben Rogers. And our class champion, Liam Grant. They would all like to thank me for that award as well. So we'll do another special award here, kind of intermingle these. This one is for our Sportsman of the Year. So Sportsman of the Year is somebody that's helping out, fair play, always happy when he wins, and always in a good mood even when they don't. So this year it goes to Andrew Artola, who's unable to. I'm sure that Andrew would want to thank Del Alma Motorsports because I know he's got that plastic all over his All right, never mind. All right, so let's go. How about amateur Formula middleweight? Third place in the championship for amateur Formula middleweight, Tyler Benford. Second place in the championship, Michael Malloy. And our class champion, Karate. I will do that.
for everything. It's been really difficult the whole season. Just he motivated me to just keep pushing, and really thankful for him, the whole GP43 training. Thank you to Dale. For your support and all our sponsors, and thank you very much.
All right, so we'll move on to amateur super sport middleweight. Third place in that one, again, Tyler Banford. Hey. Come on back up. Everybody, come on back up. This time, karate, second place in the championship. And our class champion for this one, Michael Malloy.
Just want to say thanks at so I'll see you guys next time. Mike, who's going to be a good speech?
This thing on?
Let's get it.
Super fun, really tough competition with everybody, and thank you, Dale, for all the help between rounds, and just good friendships and badass experience. So thank you guys.
All right, gotta say, as the track announcer, watching the amateur middleweight classes is awesome. I know Mike and Karate, Tyler, those guys are battling and race in, race out, and it's awesome to watch. And congratulations to you guys for finishing in the class championship so well. Let's go to Amateur Formula Open. So third place, Amateur Formula Open, George Ehrenstein. Second place in the championship, Brian Verdan. And our class champion, Tor Christensen.
So, all I want to say is, like, I've been doing track days for a few years, but to ride in this organization, I mean, I was brought in like a family. I felt I had the best time with everybody here. It was awesome. So, thank you, everybody.
Look up Tor on IMDb. It's interesting stuff. All right, so let's go to Femwalla. Awesome class again. I love watching these. Have been some really good races this year at Femwalla. And third in the class championship, Nicole Cox. Second in the class championship, Kate Heffernan. And our class champion, Karate.
So I was actually at the first ever CVMA race in 2011, and I think any of you guys that have known me since then would have never thought that I would be able to break the 2 minutes or do any things that I've been able to do. And I would like to actually thank one of our other racers who we were talking about at the bar that decided, he was going to get in shape and stop being slow, and he did. Pittman Wallace. Cheers to him. The inspiration for what I'm doing now, which managed to do an Ironman and everything else. So I want to thank the club. I want to thank Dunlop and Dale Kiefer. I want to thank Jason Pridmore for always being there. And absolutely. I want to thank the two girls that will be with me is Karate and Kate for being absolutely fierce competitors, and I never got to best them, but I plan on kicking their ass next year, so let's do this.
Okay, Kate really wished she could be here tonight, but unfortunately she got really sick last minute, but she wants to say thank you, and she had a great season.
Just thank you again, everyone. Yeah, super nervous. Thank you. Karate, you went the wrong way. All right, let's go Amateur Super Sport Open. Amateur Super Sport Open Class Championship, third place, Darren Snipes. Second place, George Ernstein. And our class champion, Tor Christensen. I just want to say thanks to the GERT team over there. I love those guys. They took me in, hooked me up with some good tips. I want to thank Track Experience as well. They were the crew that really brought me to this home race back in the day. And even after letting me be a season pass holder for tons of years, brought me on as staff member to allow me to free up some funds to race with this fine club. So thanks to both GERT and Track Experience.
All I heard was blah, blah. I love that man right there. He knows it. I love that guy right there. This is what I love with my shirt out. So you guys can take a picture. So I don't want no shit. No one recognizes me. Well, he wouldn't recognize me that way either. But anyways, we love you guys. I gotta deal with the white plate next year, so forget it. I had a good time this year though. This was my trophy year. Next year, I'm gonna cheat like a motherfucker. I don't want my
All right, how about Femwalla Ultra Lightweight? Third place in the championship, Shannon Dean. Second in the championship, Angel Brunson. And our class champion, none other than Ellen Donna.
Okay, I want to thank everyone here. You guys are all like family to me, no matter the controversies that we all have with each other. You guys are there through thick and thin. We all come together and do everything. I really want to thank Jason Pridmore and everyone at JP43. I really could not get through anything without you guys. Like, my riding has been all over the place throughout all of the years. I want to thank Dale with Dunlop and Racer's Edge. Like, nothing more I could say. Like, I just love everything. I love you. I love everything. And I want to thank all of my sponsors, but most importantly, I want to thank my mom and my dad. I really cannot believe, whether it's getting me up out of bed or making me do things I don't want to do, and especially with my racing. My racing, I would not be anywhere. I wouldn't have even known about this if it weren't for you guys teaching me at a young age. So as much as me and my dad fight over racing, which is a lot, I really do want to thank you guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Formula 2 class championship. Third in that championship, John Klefke. Second in the championship, Simon Barrett. And our class champion, David Catalina.
All right, just want to say thank you. David and I were talking on the way out here tonight. Like, how long are you going to keep doing this? I'm, 50-something, and I'm going to keep doing it as long as it's fun. So thank you.
All right, so David couldn't make it tonight. He's actually part of a wedding, and he asked me to make a speech for him, but he forgot to send me the speech. So I'm just going to thank myself for this award. Actually, so David, in case you guys don't know who he is, he's the guy who rides the street bike. So he rides his bike on the street like every day, and then puts number plates on it and takes it out to the racetrack. So I think it's pretty cool that he actually won a class championship on a bike that he rides to work every day. So. And he just raced Laguna Seca, his first pro race, did pretty well. He finished it, top 15, something like that. Yeah, so pretty good. So congratulations to David. All right, let's go for the old, never mind, it's Formula 40. Yeah, I was going to say the old shitbag class. I'm part of that class, so I can say that. All right, so Formula 40, old man's class. Third place in the championship for Formula 40. This is Formula 40 heavyweight, by the way. Steve Crabtree. Second place in the championship, Steve Zumorius. And our class champion, Rich McGee.
This is the only thing I've won in a really long time, and I'm really old. I wish they had the Formula 50, because I probably would have won it then. But I want to thank, I started a couple of years ago, and I am getting pretty old now, so this is like a dream come true for me. I've watched motorcycle racing my whole life. I've ridden motorcycles for 40 plus years on the street, and I decided to finally go to the track. I got injured some years ago, and I was forced out of work, forced out of surfing, forced out of a lot of things in my life, and for some reason I decided I could ride a motorcycle because it's kind of in a fetal position. And I went through years of surgery and years of recovery, and I want to thank my lovely wife, who without her, this would never have happened. I'm getting older, and it's like, I'm not done. I'm not freaking done. I just bought a brand new bike, and I'm coming after it again. Because motorcycle racing is I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just, I don't know. The competitiveness of it, and the friendship, and the challenge. It's facing our fears, and I know the camaraderie and the family that we have in our, particularly in CVMA track days, is tremendous, and it's given me a whole new life, late life. And anyway, I want to thank Dale. Track days, day one, I haven't missed a track day event. I haven't missed a CVMA event in 3 years, and it's just been a wonderful experience. And it's gonna go on.
This was actually really huge for me. Worked super hard for this. Started off the season, I don't know if you guys know, really training hard. Started off the season like 240 pounds, and then the season at 180. Didn't really support. Can't push you to higher limits. Here's the proof. Sponsors, huge thanks to Troy Lee, who actually picked me up, pushed me. My mountain biking couldn't be any better. Track days for making part of the crew. And then, of course, can't do it without CVMA. They picked me up as part of the family, helped me tech, thanks to Ryan and Lynn. So thank you for that. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of this family. So thank you guys. We'll see you next season. We'll get after it again.
Alright, so that was Formula 40. We'll do Formula 40 middleweight. Yeah, Formula 40 middleweight. So Formula 40 middleweight, third place in the championship, David Call. Second place in the championship was Scoop. And winner of the championship, Quinn Swift.
Just want to thank everyone, especially training. Could definitely not have done this without all the help and insults and everything else that comes from being in that garage. And I want to second Steve's idea for Formula 50. It's real spectacular toy. Alright. Anyway, thank you so much. These guys are really a whole lot of fun to chase around. Hopefully I'll get a little closer next time.
Alright, so this is my only award, so I'll make my thanks quick. So first and foremost, I want to thank my sponsors, Pirelli, Track Days, Racer Gloves, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Cycle Gear, don't forget Cycle Gear, and CT Racing for sure. Big, huge thank you to Dale Kiefer for helping me out with my riding throughout the season. You know, I'm a coach, but it's awesome to have someone else to coach me. And he's just a huge help. He did video of me and pointed out a lot of flaws that I had in my riding, and it's just an enormous advantage to have somebody else look at your riding. So I really appreciate that. And then finally, this guy, Quinn. Every year when I race, you know, I come back like every 5 or 6 years. It's been 5 years since I raced with CVMA, and I come back on a 600. And every year when I come back, I meet these fantastic people, and I get to know them, and I get to race against them. Last time it was Bill McCoy and Lenny and James Romero and those guys, and this time it was Quinn. It's just a fantastic thing to have somebody that you can be so competitive against. I want to kill him sometimes. Like, I always want to beat him, and sometimes I actually did beat him, and that makes that feeling, you know, when somebody pushes you that hard to go that fast, it's just fantastic, and he's a great sport. So big props to Quinn for winning the championship as well. So thank you.
I hate public speaking, so I'll keep this brief. I'm not very good at it, but it's an honor always to win a championship, especially with a good club, a family-good club. And it's a lot of year for me because I drove a motor, crashed twice, and had a really good streak going for 22 and a half years, and I crashed one day bike. But well, this year, but you really find out just how great people are when something like that happens. Because, you know, I had all kinds of help getting my bike back together. And when the motor blew up the first session of the year, doesn't have to work. Had some friends drive his own personal bike out so I could finish that first round. And then, you know, one of my crashes, Steve Crabtree loaned me his bike so I could still race and clinch the championship in case I couldn't get my bike together. So, yeah, it's been a little up and down, but it's been a good year. It's always an honor at the end of the year, so really appreciate it. My sponsors, CT Racing, really helped me out tremendously. GP suspension, it's fuzzy, it was a ton of help. Got the R6 handling program and like that. as well as Plus Racing, who I didn't intend to really test the leathers. They held up really well twice on the same side. And of course, DTR Motorsports, which no longer exists, so hopefully a lot of different shop coming out next year, which I know about. So thanks again, really appreciate it.
All right. One more sponsor to thank, I forgot, Mythos Racing. You guys know the custom suit. They are awesome. Let's do a special award. So a special award, this is our club volunteer. So as I mentioned earlier in the program, we have a lot of volunteers that come out, people that work on the pre-grid, people that do manual scoring, people in the office helping with registration and all sorts of different stuff, and we really appreciate them. There's one that's probably the last one to leave like every single weekend, and does a really good job, which is not the easiest job, but it's Willie Pointer. Everybody leaves, so we really appreciate Lily, and thank you very much.
Well, I just thank you all for a lot of good times, a lot of good years, a lot of good friendships, a lot of good relationships, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Thanks for these.
Thank you.
So, all right, so let's do one more special award. This one's Sponsor of the Year. So we have a number of companies that sponsor the club, but I think this company probably contributes more and is extraordinarily dedicated to our club. Yeah, they're there every single round. They're usually there before anybody else, and they're usually there after everybody leaves. They work really hard all day long, every day, and yeah, I don't know who's going to take the pictures of this, but it's Kelly Photography.
This guy's a pimp right here. You guys call him the track pimp. He's the photography pimp. Brian Reynolds. Most is actually slipping out. I can only stay so long, so I have plans. Wow, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you guys in September.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you like your own photo, know they're number one. Every day, every laugh, every chance you get. All right, so let's go with, is that Formula 40 Lightweight. No, that's not. Sorry, Formula Open. My sheet was messed up. All right, Formula Open class champions. Third place in the championship is David Anthony, Aussie Dave. Second place in the championship is Nicholas the Flying Turk Sealing. And our last champion, Alex Fuller. All right, Formula Twins class champion, Formula Twins. Third place in the championship, John Glefke. Second place in the championship, Rocco Landers. And our class champion, David Catalina.
It's lonely up here. Anyhow, thanks guys. I just want to say how much I enjoyed racing with this club. The show you guys put on is by far the most professional I've raced pretty much across this country. The photography, just the smiling faces, everybody can see, everybody just has a really good time. I love walking in the office, being greeted by everyone, and it's like, you know, it's one big family. So I'll be back up here and I'll talk more, but I'll make it brief then too. Thanks. And I won't be taking the shirt off.
All right, let's go Formula 40 Ultra Lightweight. Formula 40 Ultra Lightweight. Third place in the championship, Joel Bailey. Second place in the championship, Paul Elsider. And our class champion, Jesse Davis.
Hey, thank you, John. This is my only little trip across here, so I just wanted to thank my smoking hot wife for tolerating me. All this all day long. Thank you guys. Thank you to Mickey and Amy for making this available to all of us, because as an old guy who's kind of slow and old, to go out to the track and compete with friends and have fun over a weekend, really cool. I can't think of a better way to spend a weekend with my friends, and you guys made it happen and continue to make it happen, so thank you for that. Before we're coming back and having fun, whether we're racing or just doing a track day, so thank you to our track day people for keeping the doors open so we can have some fun. Thanks to Dave Martin and to Rich Cowboy for putting me back together every time I fell this time. And thank you guys for coming out, and see you next year. Cheers.
Thank you guys for this. I just want to say a few words, as part of the old guy crew. I got a late start too, like Steve Croucher just mentioned. He had an injury. For those of you who don't know me, about 8 years ago I couldn't walk, paralyzed the right leg, and so to be up here and take 3 pieces of hardware just shows you it's never too late. It's just never too late to follow your dreams and have fun. And a friend of mine told me not too long ago that you only live once, and that's not really true. You die once, you get to live every day, which is what we're all doing here. So I just want to say thank you.
All right, so that was ultra lightweight, right? Yeah. So Formula Middleweight. Ooh, Formula Middleweight, awesome class to watch. Third place in the Formula Middleweight class championship, Cole Fugate. Andrew Artola. And our class champion, Brad Ward.
I just want to say a few words. Had a lot of fun this season. I want to thank my dad for supporting me my whole entire life. Gabby, our one and only. Thank you for all your support. And the whole Motorsport Exotica team for all their support and being there whenever I needed it. I didn't need much because it was stock bike, but if I needed a clip on or a rear set, they had it. And thanks to everyone at CVMA and maybe for putting this on. Thank you guys.
I'd like to thank Mickey and Amy and Emily to start with for putting on a great series all year. Dale and all the USA times all year. It's been great. Moving on to new things in the middle of America all at the same time. The race is great. Dave, Anthony, maybe I'm in sports this year to do with the opportunity with Middle America and doing everything we're doing and crashing a lot, but we're learning. And Forest Islanders, definitely putting them to the test and still walking. But yeah, it's been a great series, and we're going quicker and quicker, and excited to try and take the #1 plate off Dave and build it over there and come back for this year. Trying to run it off the track or whatever you want. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was Formula Middleweight. Let's go Super Sport Open. Yeah, Super Sport Open, third place in the championship, Keone Yap. And our class champion, Alex Fuller.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody that supported me, Corey, and especially Matt over at CT Racing with his drawings on the tires. Amazing. Motorsport Exotica, Jacob, you appreciate it. The whole paddock, Kayla, you're amazing. Yeah, thank you. CVMA is amazing.
First, I'm going to thank who really put this season together for me. Motorsport Exotica was a huge help to me. Probably the biggest help to me, Jacob, my mechanic. I was that guy with the bike that probably should have been sponsored by duct tape and zip ties. We got the job done, and we got it done with a lot less mistakes than last year. I want to thank Pridmore for all his constant support. It's really cool to be at a race with someone who, like Gilbert, for example. I think my first time I ever got help with Pridmore, you guys, Jacob, and Drew, Gilbert was the one who helped me out on my very first day. Got the fundamentals down. It's really cool to be able to progress further next together with them. So I got a long ways to go. I got to get with them, but it was really cool to be able to do that. And really looking forward to next year and further progression. Thank you.
Good job, Alex.
All right, Formula 40 Lightweight. Formula 40 Lightweight, third place in the championship, Cliff Ramsel. Second place in the championship, Simon Barrett. And our class champion, oh there it is, John Lefty.
All right, I just want to say thank you to a few people. Jason and the whole crew at JB43, Michael, Carolyn, David, Key. It's a fun garage to be next to. CT Racing, Corey and Matt, they always write fun things on my tires too. Usually about something about to get out of the bath. And then Outward Star Leathers, who helped me out this year and I put them to the test and they work. Chris Pinker, thank you, had some real fun.
races with you this year and looking forward to it next year. Thank you.
Alrighty, at 57, winning a Formula 40 championship is a great honor. Not sure how I did it. I didn't expect to, but I pulled through with a lot of help from a lot of people out there. CT Racing and Pirelli Tires, Dale Kiefer for gas. You know Dale for about 30 years. It's always been an honor. Some of these people that I talk about, you know, it's just such a fun person to hang out. We had to run across the country together. I think he started out with back when tires were square, right? But anyway, again, you guys are a great club, great, really fun club, professional club, and these trophies are just awesome. It kind of represents the passion a lot of this club has for, you know, just doing everything, the professional, the day, how the day runs, you know, this banquet, this awesome facility. Of course, when I first came out here and I saw 110, I'm going, maybe this is a bad thing. But it's a beautiful night outside. Besides just a dry heat. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, so yeah, as you mentioned, those cool trophies that we got made by a friend of mine, actually. Scott Seitz at Sparks Metal Crafters. So you should check out their website. Scott makes some really cool stuff out of metal, so check them out. Oh, by the way, all the motorsports Exotica guys are saying that wrong, sorry. We did Super Sport Middleweight, right? Or did we? No, we didn't. Okay. We did Super Sport Middleweight. Yeah, Super Sport Middleweight. Super Sport Middleweight. Third place in the championship, Connor Swoopy Doopy Duffy. Second in the championship, James Drew Bartola.
This was Connor's first season with the club, and I think it opened his eyes a little bit to just how fast everybody is out there. But I know he loved racing with Exotica and all the guys out there in the 600 class. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be back out there next year to give you guys some trouble. So thanks for everybody who puts it on. It's awesome being out there with everybody who's out here and everybody who's out there every weekend. And thank you guys for helping me do what I love doing too.
Take a second to thank everybody for this season. Start with fresh and lean meal prep for the food from Moto America, keeping me away from the fish and chips and burgers, etc. Evolve technology for the rear sets, we're going through plenty of those, foot pegs, bending stuff, etc. Fly Racing USA, Forest Isle Leathers, Grave Sport, Ride Unlock and Dale D for Racer's Edge, Form Boots USA, GB Racing for the case covers. We've been through a few of those as well. Alright helmets, smashed a few of those. They do work pretty good, because I can still speak half decent. LTV graphics for the number boards and the graphics. Moto America for putting on a great series as well as CVMA. ADR Motorsports and Dave. EBC Brakes, my dad, Andrew Ward, on Mission Motorcycles. All that bigger guy. Epic Eyewear for the sunglasses, K-Tech and Forest R again. Thank you very much.
All right, two more. Wow. Do you have a... So we'll do, let's just see about it. Do this one last. All right, two more. All right, ultra lightweight shootout. Third place in the championship, Jesse Davis. Second place in the championship, Rafael Ravello.
Hey guys, so yeah, the last 2 seasons that we've been in for CVMA, we had a pretty rough season, and until now we're able to do everything we can. We got that complete behind Rocco, and I wouldn't be able to do any of these without my dad. He's always like my mechanic. My fellow competitor for making me a better racer, and then I just recently raced Middle America for the Luna for my first time, and CVMA really made me a better racer, and we'll try to come back to do better, and yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Rocco's not here. He really wanted to be here. We've actually tried unsuccessfully to get him on FaceTime because he wanted to see everybody. We'll continue trying that, and maybe we'll get him on the line so he can see you guys. But he was stoked to be. Yeah, it's probably past his bedtime, right? I think he's racing tomorrow.
Does anyone have a night bag here? Nobody has a night bag?
Oh, he's texting me right now, so we'll sort it out. But I'll get him on the line and we'll figure it out. But yeah, he was stoked to race with us, and you guys saw what he did. I mean, jeez, what did he do, like 53 or something on a little bike? Like, what the hell's wrong with that kid? He's like 3/4 retarded or something. But yeah, so just wanted to say that for Rocco, because, you know, he won a bunch of awards and stuff, and set lap records everywhere. What'd you say? I think he won like 12 seconds or something. Yeah, so I'll continue trying to get Rocco on the line so he can see you guys, but I'll let you guys know.
And then one person I'm sure Rocco would want to thank is his dad, Stoney. He's been a huge support of this whole program. So, yeah, we won't let that go by without saying. Stoney, a great guy. I've worked with him for years, and he's been supporting Rocco, taking him overseas, racing in Spain. He raced here. The kid's going places, so it's kind of cool to have somebody like that racing with the form as he moves up the chain. So, good stuff, Rocco. All right, so we're almost done. We only have 2 more awards to give out. There's this thing sitting in front of me. What's your phone?
Yeah, it's your phone award. They get the shootout. Yeah. So they get the shootout, right? Is that it? The Formula?
No, we did it. We did amateur Formula. Yeah.
Shootout, no?
It's just a shootout in the top 10. Yeah. All right. So this is the big one. The shootout. CVMA shootout. So I want to say a little bit about this class because I think this is the right way to hand out the #1 plate. I just got to say that there's a lot of clubs that you can basically buy this. You can enter a whole bunch of classes and get a whole bunch of points by racing a whole bunch of classes. You can't do that here. If you want to win this thing, you got to be the fastest guy in the club. You got to be faster than everybody else that races in the club, consistently on top, and you got to win the shootout to get this beautiful trophy right here. So. This is for sale. If you'd like to buy it, I will sell it to you. But you know, there's been a lot of different ways that clubs hand out the #1 plate, right? A lot of clubs, like, you just got to get the most points, and you can enter a lot of races and get a lot of points that way. You can't do that here, and I think it's one of the things that make this club a little bit different from some of the others. I also think that the way that we do qualifying and a double race and all that stuff contributes to making this thing kind of important. I think that people that have won this in the past appreciate that, and I'm sure that the person that's going to get it this year appreciates that as well. So without further ado, let's go to the CVMA shootout presented by Track Days and SoCal Track Days. 3rd place in the class championship is Alex Fuller. Yeah. This beautiful new trophy, even though I licked it already, Michael, so it's This is Michael Gilbert.
Alright, I forgot I had one people for lunch. I had to read it. This class was a lot of fun. It was definitely a stiff competition. I was nowhere near the front in the beginning, but along with help Bridmore, Motorsport Exotica, especially Jacob helping me out, improving my game plan on every race, getting closer and closer to the front. We're trying to make it happen in the last couple rounds. But a couple of sponsors I want to thank Brake Tech USA, Thor Racing Department, and Pirelli. Pirelli honestly is 50% or more of the reason that I even came out for this season. Huge thanks to them, not just on the support of the tires themselves, but also too just everything, temperature, pressures, working with me on everything, just improving everything all season long. Steve Gibbon, Gary, was amazing. Again, Motorsport Exotica, and my girlfriend Kate, awesome. A lot of time, and she was there every single weekend. So yeah, this was an awesome season, and really looking forward to the next one.
Man, I don't know what to say. I'm so honored to take this #1 plate. I've been racing here since I was 14 or 15 years old, and Mickey and Amy have just put on a great show, and Emily as well. To have all you guys here, it's just, it's a lot of fun to come to CVMA, and I think that we have a really great club, and you see that with all the Moto America guys showing up here in the winter, and it just goes to show what this series means to a lot of people. I have to give it to a couple people. Jason Ferdmore, the whole JP43 group. I'm so proud to be a part of the JP43 group and to see every single one of those guys kick ass this year. It's fun to be a part of, and I hope that we get to do it again next year. T. Dane, my crew chief, I wish he was here this evening. He works his ass off for me. I don't know what I did to deserve his assistance, but he's great. And Dale Kiefer and Racers Edge and Dunlop, they're the reason why I was here all year. And a couple more people. Caroline Olson, she cooks me meals, and she lent me her bike a couple times to make this happen. And a couple other people, put a bike under me just so I could go racing, and it really means a lot. David Cole, I have to give you a shout out, man. Him and I drive to Foster Springs every Saturday night before we go racing on Sunday. If you guys want to know the secret of Foster Springs, it really is an honor to take this #1 plate, and I can't wait to be back out here in September, and we'll do it again.
All right, Michael's going to be right back up here to take this thing, so we're going to do the top 10. So top 10 in the club, starting from 10th position. So we'll do this, I'll call you guys up, and if you want to say a few words, it's fine. And then once you're done, just kind of stand to the left of the podium here so that we can get a group photo of the top 10. I think that would probably be cool. So let's go top 10 for the club. Top 10 overall. Number 10, Bradley Ward. Number 9, John Gillespie. Number 8, Emily Grana. Number 7, Justin Davis. Number 6, Rocco Landers. Number 5, Nicholas Sealing. Number 4, Chad Lewin. Number 3, Alex Fuller. Number 2, Aussie Dave, David Anthony, and our number 1, Michael Gilbert.
You know, I have taken a little bit, I love this club, I am this club, I'm not even going to try to deny it. I have fought for this club, and I might not know your name, but I absolutely know your race number and how you finish every weekend. I took a step back this year because, as most of you know, we own the entire facility, and we didn't for a second, and then we did again. And I actually had to do what I went to school for, which was practice law. And so I had to act like an attorney this past season, and I turned the torch over to two great people, Pittman Wallace and Ashley Kohler, they have been the admin, so when I don't answer your emails, yell at her now, not me. And you know, with my guidance, because I am a little anal and I do expect things to be done a certain way, we're making a great team. But even with the rest of the staff, you know, we've got our race directors and our crew chiefs and our grid marshals and our tech inspectors. Ryan and his crew have done an amazing job. You know, and it's Ryan and Bill and Rich, and you know, and those guys, they make sure your bikes, you know, are what I tell them that they make sure they are. But what he tells me they're supposed to be, actually, is what it is, because I don't know. But you know, a race director, you know, that man, he is out here every week, and he's got a day job. You know, him and Cowboy, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, you know, but Jay Tanner, you know, everyone, I'm like, that's the race director. Does an amazing job because he's got some hard decisions to make, you know, and you know, I have no problem playing the role of the bad guy. I'm really good at it. But Jay, you know, he's got to make those decisions sometimes that not everybody likes. But it's for the safety of the club, and it's for the integrity of the club. And I'm so glad that we have a man like him who's willing to run our club for us like that. So thank you, Jay. I also wish to thank our safety crew. You know, those guys stand out there for 10 hours a day. And girls, there's no bathrooms. You know, in the heat, there's no lunch break. And they do it because they love the sport and they love knowing you guys as well. They have no idea what your faces are, but they know your helmets and your bikes. And Shannon, I think, is over here. I don't know if Richie made it, but you know, she's been with us from the gate, you know, and she started in a corner and she's ended up, you know, she is in control. And we've got, aww, I love him. Everybody say hi, Rocco! I'm putting you at the mic. Rocco, say something.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm racing Buttonwillow this weekend. This is all killing racing again this winter.
Anyways, just to make this brief, because I know everybody wants to go home. Oh yeah, Rocco, top 10's right here. Wave, everybody wave. Rocco, you're number 6. But anyways, not to make this any longer, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for showing up. And like I said, I've taken a step back, even to the point where, you know, I go home on Friday and Saturday nights instead of staying at the racetrack on race weekends, because I find that I'm a much nicer person when I actually sleep. And I've tried very hard to bite my tongue. There's a lot of bruises, and be a lot nicer. But know that we always have your best interests at heart. You know, you guys are that beautiful duck on the top of the water, and me and my crew, we're the fucking legs underneath. working, oh, I threw that F-bomb, didn't I? It just went out, didn't it? Well, it wouldn't be an Amy talk if it wasn't there. But anyways, I just want to thank you guys for continuing to support this, because, our first season, we were happy because we had 60 racers, and now we've got over 200 licensed, almost 300 licensed racers, and I think every weekend we have 150 to 180 racers come out. And I had to shorten this up because these guys are tired of standing here, and except for my daughter, because she loves me more than anything in the whole wide world. And Michael Gilbert, because he loves me more than anything in the whole wide world. Bradley's still learning. Anyways, thank you guys all, and thank you for another incredible season. We will see you in September, and we will be ready to roll.
All right, let's hear it for your top 10, everybody. All right, so I think that's going to do it for tonight. And without further ado, I want to thank everybody for coming out. Thank you all for supporting the club. And we'll see you back here, or back on the track in September.
Hey guys, real quick, we're going to get interrupted at the end for an announcement. So all the photos and videos as well that I've been taking this evening, I'm going to make available on the website for free download. So thank you all for a great season. And